crypto pirates, welcome to your Discourse Syndicate and Hexicans. Welcome, welcome, Hexican pirates. Your captain speaking, RG3. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What a glorious, friggin' absolutely awesome day it is in Hex. What a wonderful day it is to be alive. I am so freaking fired up to be here with you guys tonight. It's definitely not boring. Hex is mooning. Crypto is going nuts. It looks like we're in for another few months of pump. Ethereum is cranking. Everything is looking good and beautiful. Everybody's excited, and it is a wonderful time to be in crypto, that's for sure. All right. Before we get anything going here, I got a couple of things we got to do. First of all, hello to the chat room. Man, freaking all you guys in here. It's too many to... Welcome, Hexicans. Welcome to the chat room. Thanks for coming in and hanging with us. Appreciate you guys. I know there are many other places that you could be tonight, but you choose to come hang out with the old captain and one or two of his guests. Appreciate you. Man, if you guys have not seen the last stream on Matty Allen's channel, the freaking Quant Gang and the Moon Boys stream, go watch it. We are taking over crypto. I'm sorry. We don't have, there is no brighter minds in crypto than what we got in Hex. I'm sorry. That group right there, it will blow your freaking mind. Crypto, you have met your match. The Hexicans are here and they are taking over. You've got nothing on us. Nothing. You like what I did? You like what I did? You like what I did to your crypto, to your streaming? Atta boys, go tear it up, man. Tear it up, guys. You guys are doing an awesome, awesome job. I'm so freaking proud to be a Hexican and have all of you guys on. Man, just looks into crypto, DC, Motley, fucking Maddie, Whales Only, Kareem. You guys just did a phenomenal job. Hell, Hexadente was in there just throwing it down. You guys are just, and that new streamer, I'm sorry, I forget his name. Guy is bright. That young man is friggin' bright, man. Hex has gathered the brightest in crypto, put them on stage, and here they are. I'm so freaking proud of you guys, Hexicans. Great job. Keep it up. Keep doing it. Keep bringing the knowledge to the crypto community. Okay. That said, I'm just fired up. I listened to the whole stream while I was at the gym today, and it was just... it's freaking phenomenal. You guys are awesome. So if people aren't listening to that and FOMOing into Hex, I don't know what's wrong with them. Oh, and look at that. We got some DS pump getting ready to happen. We're going to pump this thing tonight, guys. Hex is going to pump because if you're not in right now, you better get in. My phone is starting to ring off the hook now. My wife is bringing people to me that want to onboard. My wife don't know fucking jack shit about crypto, and she's bringing people to me that want into crypto. So, and I'm not, guys, I'm done onboarding people. I just don't do it anymore. I do my work here with you guys helping build the community and whatnot, but I just don't personally do the whole onboarding thing anymore. It's just, I don't have the time for it or the patience anymore. I've just had it up to here. People want to get in, I'll point them in the right direction, tell them to watch my streams or whatever. But man, anyway, one more thing I got to take care of here. So phone's ringing off the hook. Everything's good. We got something else to take care of. Now, I see there's a little Twitter campaign going on. I've got my little phone ready here, and I'm going to do my version of the video for Coinbase, and I hope everybody likes it, but we're going to do it right here live on the show. So let me see if I can crank this thing here. All right, so we're live now. Coinbase, this is Captain RG3, the Hex community. I've been using your platform since before anything but Bitcoin was on there. The only thing that was on there was Bitcoin. So appreciate you guys for bringing crypto to the world. But now it's time to change things up. There's a new product out there that needs to be on your list, and it's called Hex, H-E-X, and it is the most amazing crypto to hit the scene. It is everything that crypto should be, and you guys should be taking a closer look at it and making sure that it is listed on Coinbase. The other thing is, I sure would like to donate to the Sens Foundation, and I can't donate to the Sens Foundation unless you guys list it on Coinbase. So Coinbase, do a service to the community, do a service to the Sens Foundation. And are you kidding me? Did this thing just shut down on me? All right. This is Captain RG3. All right. Well, I guess I can't do it live. It only gives you a certain amount of time, and I didn't see the timer going on it. I'll do it later. All right. I'll do it later. All right. I guess it was too long. Got to figure this out. I'll do it later. God damn it. Johnny, you're driving me crazy with all this shit. And then Toby Wan, get back a hold of me and I'll get your thing taken care of too. Stream, little monkey, stream. I feel like a streaming monkey, man. That's what I am. I am the freaking streaming monkey for Hex. But anyway, I'll get that done. I will get that done. Sorry, guys. I thought we'd be able to get it done quicker than anyway, but I'll work on it. All right. So let's bring on our family member here. So this guy is a Cutthroat. One of the first, when I went to, what do you call it? When I went to our first meet and greet, first meetup, we had breakfast out in the LA area, right over there where Satoshi actually lived. He drove right basically where his home and whatnot was. So we all met out there. There's this park that we went to, had our first Hex meetup, and this guy went with me, went and picked him up and took him with me. And he's been an OG Hexican. He was like our first. He was our first Hexican fudder. He was the naysayer in the group. He got slapped around in the chat rooms in the early days. I remember, because he was such a pessimist and they were just telling him to shut up. But he aped in, and now he is like straight up OG Hexican, solid staker. And one of our Cutthroats, and I'll bring him up now. Now, look, he had a health scare. Brissology did, and but he's okay now, and we'll talk about that a little bit too. So we're glad to have him with us. And here's our little buddy, our little buddy Brissology. How you doing?
What's up,
little buddy?
What do you mean, little buddy? We don't use words like that around here. All right, big buddy.
What's up, dude?
I'm doing fantastic. 5.5 cents right now.
5.5 and green. We are green. As soon as we hit the launch button for the show tonight, it went green. So the DS pump is in.
Dude, we're doing well. Everything else in the market's kind of taking a little bit of a shit, and we're that shining diamond in the sea of coal.
Dude, Richard posted that picture on Twitter earlier. It was just a sea of red, and it's like, look what I did.
I know. I was just looking at them like, one of these things is not like the others.
Nope. And it hasn't. It's been.
Did we get a rug pull?
What's it? And no, it's been completely decorrelated from everything, doing its own thing, and pumping like crazy right now. I mean. Did you happen to see that stream that I was talking about, Quant Gang and the Moon Boys?
You know what? I was watching it earlier, and then I had to turn it off because I went to the doctors, and then I came back. So I'm going to definitely be finishing it probably later tonight.
Dude, those guys are like, I mean, our community is fucking phenomenal, man. They're the brightest in all of crypto. In all of crypto, we have the brightest minds by far. The brightest minds.
I end up talking about our community.
Yeah, and it's one thing that we got a bunch of good people. Like, we got a whole group of women, and I happen to have the privilege, because I put them all together, to be in their chat room, and I try and stay out of it most of the time. But they're just, the shit that they come up with and do, they're just freaking awesome. So we got this incredible group of crypto women that I've never seen anywhere in crypto. Like, you see a onesie, twosie. These girls are like freaking an army. I mean, these
we
girls
got a whole
are just,
pirate ship full of them.
they got a whole ship full of them, dude, and they won't take no shit either. I mean, those girls are badasses, and they can go toe to toe with anybody in crypto also. So we've got that. I mean, we've got all of our chat rooms are like on fire, moving, shaking. We've got voice chats going on at any given time.
Streams going left and right.
Live streams on top of each other. I mean, we can't even like, at first we were like trying to be courteous to each other and try not to stream over one another and all this. Now it's just like, you know what, fuck it. Just fucking stream, everybody, you know, just stream and we'll watch it later or whatever. Yeah. And, man, it is, it's a phenomenal community. The freaking coin is going absolutely apeshit nuts. We've got so much coming. The future is so bright for Hex. So bright.
And all of you guys deserve it, all right? All of you deserve these gains for the amount of shit we've gone through. Now, you guys deserve it.
Now the theme on the Quant Gang Moonboy stream is, we told you guys, we've been telling you guys, and here's the information and the facts to prove it, you know. And like Wales is always stating it, here's the facts, guys. It's just fucking math. And you know, and of course Kareem says it's just fucking math. And you got to just look at what's happening and listen to what we've said. Go back to our first streams. And watch what we said and listen to what we said. It all came to fruition. It all happened. It all unfolded as we peeled the onion of Hex and exposed it to everybody and said, hey, here's what we need to do. Here's what's important. This is what's going down. And we laid it out there. And now we've got these brilliant minds that have all come together. They've coalesced to this like freaking, like, what are we calling them now? Galaxy brain group of fucking guys, right? And
big brains.
All these big brains looks into crypto, and all these guys, they're laying out the facts like nobody's business. They're reading the charts. They're looking at pairs. They're showing you the numbers. They're showing you the disparity of what crypto's doing and what Hex is doing. They're showing you the freaking circulating supplies dwindling down. We're showing the consolidation of all of the Hex that's getting ready to be sacrificed and bring the freaking state of the circulating Hex even lower and lower into its existence. And then on top of that, once it gets down there, once it gets even more and more condensed, you're going to copy it over to a better network. I mean, it couldn't get any better. It couldn't have been planned any better. It couldn't have been orchestrated by anyone smarter than freaking Richard Hart.
And it's going to be just as scarce on the new chain.
Exactly.
As it is right now.
Identically as scarce. And I don't think for 1 minute that ETH Hex, and I know a lot of there's some people out there fudding ETH Hex even within our own community saying, I don't think it's going to make it. Well, I got news for you. It's gonna make it. And I'm not just saying that because I'm gonna have a bag on this side and a bag on that side. I'm telling you that this Hex has staying power. Hex has staying power in crypto, and it's going to survive on both sides. I'll guarantee you, man. Look, while everybody's looking at shiny objects right now, everybody's looking at fucking all these dogs and shit. I mean, there's all money, the fucking kennel money, the dog shit coins that are out there. I mean, they just haven't paid attention to the right shit yet. And even though we've been screaming at the rooftops, they're going to listen. They're going to learn. And then when it all comes out in the wash, the Hexicans are going to be the ones that were right. I mean, right now they know we were right. And that's why you're seeing so much. There's some silent money coming in right now. There's a lot of people buying into freaking Hex right now.
Oh boy. It's honestly, I've been onboarding like crazy lately.
Dude, I'm telling you.
It's been the easiest onboarding I've ever done. I just show them the facts. I show them what's happening, what's coming, and they are
they're coming to me now. Coming to me now. My wife doesn't know fuck all about crypto, and she's got people coming to her saying, "Hey, can your husband get me into that Hex thing?" Dude. So the word's getting out. You know,
my onboarding people, they're onboarding people, and they're texting me, "Hey, we got 2 more hexagons." I'm like, "Oh, hell yeah. Get them in on this. Let's go."
Yeah, I mean, and now is the time. Now is the time. I mean, I knew when I had my dry powder, I knew that it was time to get in as soon as Richard made that announcement. You know, it was like 0.026 cents. I said, that's it. I can't wait any longer. Can't forget DCAing in, forget freaking setting limit orders and trying to catch a dip here and there. Fucking, you better get in because this thing's going to leave you behind. And yep, that's what I did. That's what I did. And you know what? And so like I said, the theme over there with the Moon Boys and the Quant Gang has been, we told you, here's the facts. But everything that we've done here on this stream from the early days has been the same exact thing. We told you guys. And why? Because we listened to Richard. Because he has never steered us wrong from day one, telling everybody not to FOMO in to now. He has, look, he made this thing. He made this thing and the numbers don't lie. He made this thing and it's done exactly what he said it was going to do. So when he tells you to do something, you should probably figure out that that's probably going to be the best move. When he says, well, this is probably a better way to do it, or this is going to be the best move, then that's probably what you should do, because anybody who has followed that advice, like us, we've done well. We've done extremely well.
Yeah.
So I would behoove of you to listen to what the galaxy brains over there are saying. And they're saying, you're going to get left behind if you don't get your ass in right now. Because at this point where we're at this stage, we know what happens to coins at this stage. I've seen it. I've been involved in it. It took a long time. For instance, like Verge. It took Verge a long time to get itself up to a penny. But when it got to a penny, it went up to 23 cents really, really quick. And that's a matter of a day or two that it could jump to shit like that. You know, it can happen very, very, very fast. $1 can happen very, very fast in Hex right now.
And real quick, just speaking of the Moon Boys over there and the Quant Gang, just want to say, Motley Investor, freaking, I love you, bro, for that emergency broadcast that you did maybe a few days ago. That was awesome. That got me FOMOing in hard. And you know what, man? I owe a lot to you and that stream.
When he did that on Saturday, right? Was that Saturday
it was
night?
Probably within 4 days ago, I think. Yeah, within 4 days.
Yeah, he and I were talking on the phone. I told him, I'm fucking getting in right now, dude. I can't wait anymore, man. I can't wait. I gotta get in. And it behooves, oh my God, stop it, COG, stop it. The cow thing is fucking gotta quit. It's gotta stop, guys. Cowabunga. Oh God, here we go. Here goes the cow stuff. This is utterly disgraceful, guys. So, but anyway, the FOMO is real. And this, I am not trying. If you're here and you're trying to understand Hex, or you're trying to get into Hex, or now is the time to get into Hex. I've never been more sure about this right now than I was. The only time I was so sure about something was when I was telling everybody it was time to emergency end stake and restake and get your shares before big payday. Because if you had principal that you had accidentally staked too short, man, get that shit out and put it back in there and get some more T-shares.
And I remember when you were saying that. Sorry, I remember when you were saying that. You were telling everyone, you're like, hey guys, trust me, do the end stake and stake out those stakes way longer than you have, because these T-shares is a game changer. And even though I never end staked anything, I did end up scrounging a lot more money, and I ended up just doing a bunch of monthly stakes for 15 years
to get some get more T-shares.
But that was all because of you and you telling us that, hey, trust us, go longer is better, and it's built into it for a reason.
Yeah, because T-shares right now are almost $1,000, and
Wow.
they were like 60 cents, $1,
Yep.
$2.
Yep. You could get so many T-shares back in the day. Now you got to have some Hex to.
You gotta have some fucking Hex, dude. You gotta have some monster Hex to get those type of shares. And I heard him talking about B shares cometh, cometh, and
M shares are cometh too.
I know we were like, let's not confuse everybody right now, because we were like, yeah, well, B shares are gonna, and I was like, oh no, not yet. Let's just we still barely learning what T shares were, so I didn't want to throw that in the mix. But now it's about to happen. It is about to happen where people are going to just be buying B shares.
The great thing, though, is that I believe that now that the T-shares are going to become so much more scarce and expensive, the daily payout is going to have to come up to kind of even it all out, because you're still going to get 39-40% APY if you do an average length stake, and it needs to be able to pay you out. And if you can't get the T-share, the only thing that can happen is that the daily payout has to increase. So everyone that has their T-shares locked up for years to come, ooh, boy, you guys are going to be doing so good.
Let's talk to Omar real quick here. Omar, I want to talk to you, my friend. I'm sad I didn't know about Hex back then. No.
Don't be sad, buddy.
I don't want you to be sad, because look, did you get into Bitcoin when it was a penny? No. Did you get in when it was 4 cents? No. The guys that got in at 11 cents wish they would have got in at a penny. So that's where we're at right now. We're at the like 11 cents. You know, this is nothing compared to what Hex can do. People don't realize how high the price of Hex can go. It can go extremely high. And the T-shares today, even though they are as expensive as they are, they're going to get more expensive. And they're going to get a lot more expensive. And 10 years from now, you'll be going, I'm so glad, and I ain't sad at all that I got in when I got in.
They're going to be Bitcoin expensive.
They're going to be Bitcoin expensive. That's where they're going to be. And you're early, bro. Omar, you're good, man. Don't be sad. Be glad that you're here. Be glad that you're listening to the right thing. Be glad that you got some people that actually give a shit about crypto. And you're a Hexkin now. So don't be sad. Get your ass in there and get your T-shares as much as you can. And
that P-Hex is going to run so hard when Pulse launches, the P-Hex. I'm telling you, this is so early. You guys are so lucky to be in here.
Yeah,
we're all lucky.
It is going to be fun to watch. I mean, I'll tell you what, when the next like 6 months are over with, I'm going to be ready for a fucking break, man. I'm going to be ready for a goddamn break. It's like, Richard, do not come up with any innovative fucking badass crypto product again for a while, at least. I'm okay with you continuing to do so, but please, can we just have a fucking year or two break, man? Let us enjoy like a bear market and some toes in the sand and go hang out with our gains and stuff. And you know, but fuck, dude, take a break and let us take a break too, because
you're going to be ready for a break. But I guarantee you, in 6 months, you're going to be working the hardest you've ever worked in crypto. I guarantee it.
Over these these next 6 months are going to be something else. That's for sure. They're going to be something else. And you guys, you see that price right now? You ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing. Dude, I am not a price guy. I've never been a price guy, but this ain't nothing what we're looking at right now. This thing is about to freaking open wide up, right? And you know, once I was talking about the correlation with like, for instance, the Verge pop. When you get to those levels, when you get to that 1 penny, 5 penny, 10 penny level, things just start doubling. You know, you go 10 pennies, 20 pennies, 40 cents, 50 cents. You know, you just start boom, 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 boom. And then when you hit that all freaking sacred dollar mark, that's when everything changes.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I am almost, we could almost, how can I say this without FOMOing too much? I think $1 is imminent, to be honest. One of these days, $1 is imminent. And
me too.
And Richard said it over and over and over the last few days. Like, wouldn't $1 be nice? Wouldn't it be nice to see $1? And it's really not
pricing it easier, right?
It makes pricing it easier. Yeah, it makes it a nice. What did he say? It's a nice even number, right?
Yeah.
Hex at $1 would be nice. Let's see.
I actually have his Twitter up right here. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Yeah, that's true, Benny. There is no such thing as late. Hex does what it does no matter when you enter the fray.
Richard Hart's trolling Elon.
I know.
I guess he read the white paper when the price dipped. Oh,
dude. I mean, it's. Oh gosh, it's. Did he actually? I just was on the road. I just jumped in here. Did he actually pull some of his Bitcoin?
Elon or?
Yeah, Elon.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, man. I don't know. I know that all the doggies are starting to fall off to the wayside right now. They're having trouble, right?
All the doggy
coins.
Yeah, I feel like if you buy that stuff, you're picking up like a rescue money, right? Like, oh, this is rescue money. I rescued it.
I'm just still looking at doggy coin is still 45 cents, man. It's holding up.
Well, I'm glad it's not tanking to zero. Even though I would never buy Dogecoin.
Shiba Inu is top 20.
Right.
Oh God.
I heard Binance ran out of Ethereum or something because of the SHIB. They're like, yeah, we had to stop. We don't have any more Ethereum.
Oh my God, man. Oh well, Satoshi's rolling over in his grave.
You know what? Even though I don't like it, it's still technically a scarce digital asset, and I wish the whole canine community all the best. But come on, guys, buy the blue chip stuff and buy the stuff that's legit and has a working product. It's you don't want to be stuck holding a bag of dog meat, right?
I know my wife tells me she went to get her hair did, and the guy that does her hair all these years, him and his wife have a shop over here, and they're all excited that they got into the doggy coin, and they got in, I don't know, about a week and a half ago when it was at the top at 70 cents, and now it's 50 cents. It's shit. They were all excited about it, she said. And I was like, oh no, they didn't. But no, they won't call RG3 and ask him what's going on. No. They're all going to ape into Dogecoin. All right.
I feel like what's happening with Doge, I feel like this is the XRP of 2017, where somehow they got the marketing where they're just kind of diverting people from the good coins.
Oh, it was just a viral event, It was the TikTok nation. It was the viral event. It was Elon. It was, it was institutional money coming in through these funds and everything, making crypto. I mean, with them all buying Bitcoin, Bitcoin started mooning. And then it was the easiest thing on that stupid fucking Robinhood app or whatever it was to get, so they can get it on that Robinhood app. Everybody's got Robinhood. My son says he goes to work, and all of the kids in the shop are showing their Robinhood app, and dude, I don't want to tell how much money my son's made, but my son's got bigger bags than a lot of Hexicans.
Dude, and I can imagine.
He aped in early and my son's never spent a dime of his money in his life. He's the tightest little fucker in the fucking world, man. I swear, every little birthday card he's ever gone in the bank, whatever he's always, hey, Dad, can you get this for me? Can you get that for me? When he was a kid, never would spend a dime of his own money. But when it came to this, he's like, Dad, I want to put it into this. Can I have some more? Can you get me some more out of Coinbase? Can you give me some more Ethereum? I'm like, hey, whatever. It's your money. Sure. And I knew that he was good getting into Hex, So I let him. I mean, fuck, he's 19 years old. He can do what he wants. But I said, yeah, no problem. And he did, man. The kid fucking killed it, man. He's set. He's 19. He's set, man.
That's like awesome, dude. That is so awesome. That's what crypto is about right there.
That's what it's about.
It's about increasing your purchasing power so you can relax. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's I get to retire one day scheme. And
so he didn't, but check this out. So my son didn't even believe his dad, right? So his dad's RG3. His dad's fucking the captain, right? His dad is the Hex streaming fucking phenom, right? And I go, here, get your Hex. You need to stake that shit, boy. You need to stake it. I'd put a ladder in. I'd do some 15-year stakes. You don't need that shit. You're young. Put it out there. Blah, 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 right? Yeah, man, I'm just going to chill. I'm going to keep this shit liquid for a while, make sure everything, I'm going to watch it, don't be pushing me into any of that stake and stuff. So, and then finally about a month or so later, he saw the light and he's like, I gotta stake this shit, so he staked it. And then now every couple of weeks he's getting more out of Coinbase and getting more Hex and staking it and building his ladders and stuff. So, but, it took him a little while, but he didn't even trust me. Like, shit, you little shit. So,
well, the thing about Hex is that, you really gotta spend some time with it and see it actually working, because, you hear about it and it's like, a lot of, all right, I heard your introduction of me calling me a fudder in the early, come on, that's cool.
You were the little little pessimist. You got kicked out of the chat rooms.
I never got kicked out. Now I did get hit with FUD way back in the day, but you know what? I held through it.
You call me, man. I don't think this thing's gonna make it, man.
You know what? I remember one of the things that was like kind of it made me go, oh man, like he shouldn't have done this. But you know what? I'm a moron, and Richard Hart is a hell of a lot smarter than me. The event that kind of, I think, scared a lot of people, that maybe made them think a little less trust in it at first, was when the Ethereum started leaving the flush address. When it moved as that leaked, and everyone's all, what the? That money wasn't supposed to move until the end of the adoption amplifier. And that was like the biggest FUD event. And and people were like, oh man, he broke our trust. But with that said, the price has just done amazing things. And I don't think we even realized at the time, that the AA was kind of building up maybe a treasury,
I knew that chest from the beginning. I mean, we talked about that in the early shows. We said, it behooves of Richard to have the OA be the good whale that is actually, because look, I know I'm not a micro mathematical chart reading economist, but I know macroeconomics. I've been investing my whole life. A lot of you guys haven't bought the things that I've bought. I've invested in a lot of shit. I've got properties, I've got cars, I've got tradables, I've got all kinds of shit that I've been investing in my whole life. So I understand macroeconomics. I've seen cycles, man. I've seen crashes and booms and fucking, moons and busts and all that kind of shit. I've seen it. I've seen cycles. I know what macroeconomics is. And I knew that Richard wasn't full of shit and that he would have been an idiot. And he wasn't an idiot. He would be an idiot to have done something wrong with that OA. The OA there to build Hex. The OA was there to fucking protect the staking class. The OA was there to make a monster, which it has. And that's what it done. We knew that from the beginning. We said it from the beginning. Now, it could have not happened. That was the variable. It was like, okay, what's that big old giant tranche of fucking coin gonna do, man? It's scary.
Yep.
It's scary
It is
because it's a
scary.
big beast. But that big beast is also could be your protector. And that's what it is. It's the protector. It's the big badass fucking protector. And that's what people needed to understand. And if you didn't believe and buy into that in the beginning, then it was a little hard to swallow. But I did. I believed it from the beginning. And that's why I was able to do what I did. And it's like, okay, fucking don't worry about that. Worry about the shares and how you got to position yourself, because this thing is going to fucking take you to whale status if you do it right. Because that's what Richard said. Richard said, I'm going to make new fucking whales. I'm going to make new whales. So what do you have to do? You have to listen to him. If you look at my tweets, whenever Richard says something I think is cryptic, I throw my fucking, what is he saying? Oh, message coming through. Mission impossible. Something's happening. Better listen. You know? And
I heard a pretty awesome theory. It might have been, I think it was on Maddie's show. And what do you think of all the Louis Vuitton stuff, meaning LV, meaning perhaps he's going to be in a city that has the initials that start with LV? What do you think about that? Maybe that's a little bit of a, he's probably not going to be there. But
he's not good.
If you connect some dots.
Shit, I'm gonna be freaking high now from you motherfuckers, man. I'm only gonna be out in fucking public in daylight with you guys.
I just want to shake Richard's hand. I just want to say thank you.
One of these days, I'm sure one of these days we'll be able to, because I mean, fuck, dude. I mean, we owe that guy. I mean, at least props, because he built something incredible. We got behind it, and he backed us up, and we weren't the ones who looked like fools. The cool thing is even though they were spitting in our faces and doing the whole thing to us that this whole time, we're the ones that came out on top, and they're the ones that look like the fools, and that's a beautiful. I don't mean to gloat or any of that stuff, because I don't want to, because I don't want to be the I told you so and blah, blah, blah. But you know what? We fucking told you so.
Yeah. Richard Hart isn't a scammer. Bring me a victim, okay? Show me a victim. I can show you a whole bunch of dead bodies, but they challenged him in the gladiatorial ring, all right? So
$1 before Las Vegas. Yeah, if we had $1 before Las Vegas, I'm gonna put 1 million hex on black.
Someone told me, they're like, hey, when you go to like Vegas, do a live stream and put some money down on roulette. Yeah,
on a 3 and a 6 and a 9, or play craps and run through 6 9. I'm not gonna play in Vegas. I just don't do it anymore. I can't, man. I don't know. I've lost the taste for it.
I've never been much of a gambling man.
You're in crypto, bro.
Yeah, I know. Crypto's more of a for sure thing. It's kind of funny. Yeah, it's like, I'm like, I go and I put $20 on roulette on black, and I'm like, just like watching it. I'm like getting all nervous, get the butterflies in my stomach, and then here I am just dropping like some paychecks on freaking Hex and crypto. I'm like, hell yeah, that's no problem. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be making this much more Hex. Okay,
wait, Dog's throwing some cryptic shit out. Hold on a second. So Wait Dog said Roman numeral 55 is LV. 0.55 is almost 10,000x from the all-time highs. Huh? Boom! Did we plan Vegas somehow, some way? Did we get that all together with Richard to make this happen the way it's happening? I don't know. Stand by.
So, if you don't mind, I'd like to just talk to the Hexican community about my little condition and everything.
Yeah, let's go over that real quick. So
just real quick. Go ahead.
No. You go ahead and explain what happened. I mean, you called me up one day. You called me up and said, "Hey, dude, I got to go to the doctor. I'm freaking got this like vision thing happening. I'm getting blurry." And then next thing you know, you're in the fucking hospital getting surgery on your brain and shit. Well, what the hell happened?
Life comes at you fast, man. Yeah.
No,
so I wasn't really sure like exactly how long I was gonna kind of be out for. So that's why I sent you the message saying, "Hey, man, like, just want to let you know that I'm probably not going to be around for a while." And I just kind of I came up with this little situation. And basically, long story short, is that I got a brain tumor, and it was this little mass about the size of a grape, and it was basically when your eyeballs go back, they crisscross, and it's called an optic chiasm, and I just had a little bit of a tumor, a mass pushing up on the optic nerves, and it was causing my vision to be a little bit blurry on the peripherals, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just knew that wasn't right. I'm like, this doesn't feel right. I was driving down the freeway, and I'd see the license plates, but they looked like they were blurry. They looked like they were smudged. It looked like someone took a Photoshop tool and just kind of blurred out the license plates on the cars. And so I was like, oh man, here's the deal: is I thought maybe I scratched the lenses on my eyes,
mm-hmm.
because maybe like
cornea or something like that.
Yeah, about 3 months ago, I was riding my motorcycle, and I had the lens up because it has like a shade on it, but it was kind of in the evening, and I ran right through a bunch of bugs. It went blah, 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 blah. I hit my eyeballs, and I got home. I'm like pulling out from my eyelids and stuff like that.
Then, what's the chances of that? You got a brain tumor, your eyes are getting fucked up, and you get a bunch of bugs flying into your freaking eye.
So I thought maybe I'm like, oh, I probably scratched my lens, and that's why it's all blurry. I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to go see my optometrist, who happens to be one of my best friends, and I'm gonna have to go get like laser eye surgery. And I'm like, whatever. I kind of always wanted it, but he so I scheduled an appointment with my optometrist, and a dentist as well, because maybe like 15 years ago, like I broke a wisdom tooth, and it was causing all these migraines. And even though I wasn't having migraines, I was having like a slight pressure on my left side of my head. And so I was like, you know what, maybe I got a cavity, and that's kind of like giving me a small headache. And headaches or migraines can also have vision problems. So I just scheduled 2 appointments, one with my dentist, one with my optometrist. We did find a cavity, but whatever. And then I went to my optometrist, and he kind of looked at my eyeballs, and he said, you know what, your eyeballs look great. The lenses aren't scratched. We have pictures from 2012. Everything looks good. And that is a problem, because if everything looks good, that means the problem is further down the stream. So I think he had an assumption of what was going on. He's really, really smart. Mm-hmm. And so he sent me to a specialist the very next day. Specialist kind of did all the same tests, kind of came to the same conclusion. And she sent me down to the ER immediately that day to go get an MRI. And then we did the MRI, and they found it right away. They said, yep, you got a little small mass underneath your optic chiasm near the pituitary gland, and you know what, we gotta take care of it. And they admitted me to the hospital that night. And so I'm like, oh man, guys, I got work tomorrow. And they're like, yeah, it's a little more important, all right? And so yeah, and then pretty much right after that, we found it. I went into surgery just a few days later, and we got it all taken care of, and now I'm doing great. The reason why I really want to mention this is because I'm not here looking for a pity party or nothing, but the Hex community has been just so freaking amazing. I've gotten so many private messages from people in the Hex community that I don't really know. I just know them through the troll box, and I've been on stream with them, and everyone has just been so freaking supportive. And I just wanted to come on here and say thank you guys. Thank you to everyone in the Hex community. You guys have been so freaking amazing, and this is the best community ever. Like we really have the absolute best community. So just want to let you guys know I'm perfect. I'm doing good. We got it all out. I mean, look, you can't even tell that I even had surgery. They went up through the nose, freaking gave me a lobotomy. now I'm not, now I don't think about too many conspiracy theories anymore.
I doubt that, but
oh man, you guys should have seen me and RG on our first car ride up to freaking LA. Man, this guy, he was pulled over and whooped my ass a couple times. He's like,
oh man.
I'm like, but the Great Reset. He's like, swear to God, put the phone down.
It was like, oh my gosh, you guys are too much, man. I freaking love all you guys, man. Crazy ass fucking kids. Oh shit, fucking pirates.
And Children of the Grave. It was it's basically benign. It wasn't too bad. They say there is a small possibility of it coming back, but these ones usually don't. And we're gonna keep a close monitor on it. And I'm a healthy boy, so.
Nice.
Again, I just want to say thank you guys. I want to say thank you to everyone in the chat, everyone in the Hex community, everyone that sent me a private message. You all know exactly who you are. I freaking love you guys, and I'm going to be here for a long time. And I'm going to see you guys out in Vegas. I plan on being in Vegas.
Nice.
And so we're going to be doing big things, boys. I just want to say I'm humbled, and to turn this not only on me, I just want to tell all my fellow Hexicans, like, hey guys, if you're having any kind of like minor health problem, go get it checked out. Go get it checked out, because I could have easily, I had theories that, it was a fucking cavity. I'm like, maybe I have a cavity. That's why I have a headache. Just go get it checked out.
It's important. I've seen a lot of people go down not checking stuff. I just lost my dad. You never go, one of those guys never went to the doctor.
Sorry to hear that.
We lost him this last year. So
I don't want you guys getting rich and then dying. All right.
Yeah, because then somebody else gets your bag. Else gets your bag. Man, you don't want that. You don't want that. You want that bag, man. You want that bag. Why? Because it means freedom. It means freedom. It buys you happiness. Money buys you happiness, everybody. I just want you all to know that. Money does buy you happiness, because what money does is it buys you options. Options buy you freedom. Freedom buys you happiness. So money does buy you happiness. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Hell yeah.
I'll tell you what. Have
you ever driven a V8 RX-7? That is happiness right there, baby. fucking 400 horsepower and a little freaking rice burner.
Oh man, wait till you see what I do with my little Carmen Gia. Oh man, I went and looked at it today. I'm like, okay, you're getting out of mothball, baby. You're going into the shop. This thing's getting done up. Carmen
Gias are badass. I love them.
Yeah, I got a 66 Carmen Gia. My very first car I ever bought. I took it and I mothballed it and put it in storage when I left for the Marine Corps. It was it wasn't mine at the time because I was living beside a freeway. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But I put it in storage and it stayed in storage, and it's been in storage all those years. I worked on it a little bit and did this and that, and but it's that thing is getting ready to get done, and I'm gonna finish this bus I got too. So. And have some nice old toys to get finished here.
You'll be rolling around in style, baby.
Oh yeah, the bus is going to be bad. I've got some plans for the bus.
It'd be pretty badass if you made the bus like fully electric, though. That'd be cool.
I
know.
No,
Have you seen the new electric VW bus? The concept?
I saw it, and I
It
was like,
cool.
I was thinking about, maybe getting one but it just didn't float my boat, man.
I don't think they're even gonna make it, but
no, they're probably not going to. It doesn't look like it. I mean, with all this, with the way the economy went and the way Volkswagen got smashed and all that stuff, they probably won't launch it. I mean, I'd rather put my family. It's a badass ride, dude.
What?
Is that it's a Rolls Royce. What the fuck is it called? It's a Rolls Royce SUV.
Rolls Royce.
It is called a what is it? Rolls SUV. It is called the Cullinan, the Cullinan. Cullinan. That thing is freaking bad to the bone, dude. It is badass. That's what you want.
That up.
That's what you want your family roll. Well, you don't have a family or anything, but I mean, that's what you want your family rolling is that thing. I love that. I love that Rolls. That might have to be the family car or something. I don't know. Hey, we are getting a little DS pump here. Look, it's green candles. Green candles, baby. I kind of took you for a cat guy.
You know what? So it's my guy. He likes to climb up on me. His name is Professor Oatmeal. Say hi, Professor Oatmeal. Hello. I like to climb on Steven's desk.
Yeah. LA to Vegas on a bus is not a comfy ride. No, a bus riding anywhere long is not a comfy ride. It's just go to the beach and come back type of situation, but I am putting it on bags. So it's going to be nice. It's going to be really nice. Pushing 6 cents. Yes, we are. We are getting very, very close to 6 cents. I love all those wicks in though.
Boom.
Those wick, like if you look at the everybody teases me for looking at the 15-minute chart. The reason I like looking at the 15-minute chart is because I can see the buys. I can see what's going on right now, and it also makes for better streaming when you can call a candle. Because when you put you put a 4-hour candle on there or something to look at a chart, you don't get to see that.
Telling you guys. You better dump all your you dump all your ETH for Hex before your ETH goes down. Come on, guys, get that pump in there.
Yeah, no, we've got a lot. You can see the buys going in there by those wicks, and then you can see the sells on those wicks down. But what's beautiful about those wicks down is those candles freaking lift it right back up. I mean, boom, wicks down, and then wham, right back up. It's just there's just hardly any sell pressure. I'm
on Nomics right now, and like everything's down like 12%, 9%, 12%, 17%, and here we are. Well, it's up. It only says 5%, but I know we're up a hell of a lot more than just 5%. I think it's in the last day, but we're the only one in green right now. Literally, the next one in green is like number 28. That's awesome.
I know,
like
beautiful.
We are in the right project at the right time, and with Pulse coming, oh man, it cannot come soon enough. Richard,
it's like we're getting a second chance to whale this thing. You know what I mean? It's like I think everybody who got into Hex was like, I wish I would have got in just a little bit more.
Oh, I'm sorry. I want to bring up one last thing regarding my medical condition. I will never private message anyone asking for money, by the way. So I just want to put that out there in case scammers start scamming.
Yeah, Brissology doesn't need any money, guys, just to let you know.
Yeah, if you want, send me something. That's good. But
he does take Hex, but he doesn't need any money.
Yeah, I'll sell you something or another. But yeah, never. If I ever private message you guys, that's a scammer. Okay, So I just want to throw that out there. Just to kind of, I need to save my hexagons. All right.
And I don't even use private messages in Telegram unless it's like one of my lady friends that I get hit up all the time. I'm just loved on Telegram, dude.
I get hit up quite a bit.
Women
too.
love me. No, they don't. It's me. They like me, not you. It's me, man. You should see.
They're trying to get to you through me.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh boy, this space, this space, this space. Oh my gosh, unbelievably scammy, unbelievably scammy.
I know, it's so horrible, you know. And I heard about Cryptogramma, about her whole situation where the hackers social engineered her, making her think it's her bank and having her install a fake MetaMask,
God
put her
damn.
seed words into it. And I don't know, she's still, from last time I heard, she's still convinced that it's still legit. But you know, it just pisses me off that people take advantage of people like her in her situation. It's just, it's so unbelievable that people could do that.
Ever put your seed words in anything ever, unless you are doing it. You have to operate it. You have to make it go. You need to verify that you are on the right address, that you've downloaded the right wallet, that you know that you've verified that before you put those seed words in.
Remember, metamask.io is the official website. But
Yes.
also try and get it through like an official Chrome store or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I've seen them where they have the MetaMask URL, but like the A is like a special character.
Freaking scumbags, man. Just scumbags. But you know, it's all over. It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
Yep.
Scammers will be everywhere. Anywhere there's money, there's going to be people trying to steal it.
Yep. And you got good money like Hex, they definitely want it.
Yep.
All right.
So where were we before you backed up? We were talking about having a little bit more is what we were talking about. I wanted to get back to that. So we wished that when we got into Hex that we had gotten a little bit more. Yeah. I mean, I've had these conversations with a lot of people, like, how much do you really need? You know, how much Hex do you really need? And then my answer is always a little bit more, just a little bit more, just a little bit more. What's that?
There you are.
There you are. Did you freeze?
I'm good.
So,
you know, go ahead.
No, so now that that Pulse is coming, so another product by Richard. Another
real quick, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I just want to go back to the how much Hex do you guys really need question. And one of the ways I kind of always calculated, hey, how much money do I need to retire and, you know, live like a good life, right? And the numbers that I always came up with was like, it's just a basic math calculation. So I say, how old will I be if I could live to be 100 years old, right? And so I'm 37.
Yeah, we lost you. We lost you for a second there. You said you were 37 and now you're back.
All right. So I'm 37 and I go, if I live to 100 years old, how many more years do I have to live? And so, you know, roughly that would be like, what, 63, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And then I just kind of multiplied that by 12. So I knew how many months it was. I've done the math. It's like around 763-ish. So I got 763 months to live the rest of my life. And then I just go, you know what? How much money do I need each month? You know, and I was like, yeah, I think I could live a good life on $5,000 a month. So you go 5,000 times 763, and then that will give me roughly a number I need to where I feel like I could retire. And so, you know, everyone's numbers are all going to be slightly different. Some people are going to need more. Some people are going to need less. You know, and I always figured, you know, I'd always need a little over 3 to 4 million if I wanted to retire basically now. Or at any given moment, and I'll need less, obviously, if I'm older. But that's kind of
only
like
need about a quarter of that.
Yeah. So, you know, that's kind of like a way you can kind of think about like how much do you actually need. But here's the deal, though. That's if I had 3 to 4 million at a $5,000 a month allowance. But when you look at Hex and you start running the inflation, or like the how much money you can earn, like you can make a really good passive income on, it's a huge number, but $250,000. Like, you don't actually need 3 million anymore, because you can earn, anywhere from 13 to 40% interest on your Hex, and use that as like a passive type income. And you really need so much less to live I believe, a fulfilling life.
Yeah. The only thing that I have to add to that is, well, a couple of things is, of course, inflation. That's, you got to add that in.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in a cash position, because, my God, the next decade is going to be insane. So, you're going to have to guard against that, and guard against it well, because it is going to skew everything. And then there's, don't forget this one, the crypto factor. The crypto factor, don't forget, we have 80-90% dips, and Richard Hart has told all of us that too. So let me reiterate that to everybody. 80 to 90% dips, not saying the Hex is, but it could. It's already had big dips. So don't think that you're 100% secure with some type of an income when you can have dips like that. So now what do you got to do? So what do you got to do in that case? So in that case, you've got to hedge some of those stakes that you unstake for dip times, for bear markets, for, the dry time. You got to make sure that you put some away, fucking like a chipmunk putting the fucking nuts away in the goddamn, pile there. You got to make sure that you're being smart with your gains, because we're in a different game now. This isn't crypto. You can hedge yourself easy with Hex. It's a tool to do so, because you are, making interest. You are going to be able to restake principal and store some value, and maybe make shorter stakes, especially on the PulseChain now. You're going to have a lot more flexibility. You just got to make a plan for yourself and what's going to work for you, and prepare yourself for those dips. And don't put yourself in a position where you're going to be relying on the Hex that you see in your wallet right at this moment, because it might not be there. It might not be there. The value of it might not be there. So I behoove of everybody to think about that before you start quitting your jobs and stuff, because that's the worst thing that I've ever heard, is people quitting their jobs because they think they're crypto fucking rich right now. Because I've been in other industries where people made money fast, and they quit there. And I was one of them. I did it myself. I put myself in a situation where I quit my job too early. I was making very, very good money, and quit my job too early. And the next year, thing went down. And I went from a very large income to 10% of that. And it changed my whole life. And
then you started eating into your own principal too, huh?
Oh man, savings went, all the fancy cars went, no more trips, changed my whole family's life, and that's hard, being a guy who's making a lot of money, taking care of his family. And then all of a sudden you got to tell everybody, hey, we're in the poorhouse, guys, and I got to do everything to save the house and make sure that you guys got a place to live and try and put food on the table, and tell my wife to make sure she can stick a dime where $1 is supposed to go every month, because there was too much freaking month at the end of the money. And that's what we had to do. So don't put yourself in that situation, don't quit your jobs, and have fun, but hedge yourself and save for a rainy day. And then once you are secured and you can survive, what do we have here in crypto, guys? Look at the history. 1, 2, 3 year bear markets. Put some away for a bear market.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to be Hex's case, because Hex looks like it's going to be a hedge against the bear market. So that's yet to be seen, but we could see gains during the bear market. So if that be the case, then the first time we see a bear market with Hex, We've already seen, what it did. It was birthed in a bear market and it did really well, but you can't gauge everything by that. You have to wait and see what happens when the real bear market comes, what Hex does, which in my opinion, and I've heard Richard say it too, Hex is going to do extremely well. Hex is going to do well, I think, but you got to hedge yourself for it and make sure that you're not counting on money that is there now. Then, I mean, one monster red candle can change that whole fucking situation, guys.
Right? Yeah, I remember I was listening to Randy Herlarski, and he was saying the same exact thing. He thought he was doing really well, and then he said he had quit his job, and then the bear market came, and it just kind of wiped out all his funds until he found Hex, and then luckily he's doing good again. So I'm really happy about that. But yeah, it can happen to the best of us, where we think we have something secured, and then all of a sudden Bitcoin goes from 19 grand to 3 grand, right?
Yeah, yep. Yeah, it happens. It happens often in crypto. It almost happens on a regular basis in crypto. So, but then there will be another spring in summer, and you'll be ready for that too. So hedge, be smart, watch what's going on, gauge what's going on, look at history, look at the charts back in history, look at the macroeconomics of crypto and what's been going on, and try and make decisions that are best for you. But don't make any dumb decisions. Like I see, people buying Lambos now, and that is freaking awesome. But I'll tell you right now, those people that bought those Lambos, that's a small percentage of their earnings. That's how much they've done. So if you made, $1 million, don't go buy a fucking $700,000 Lambo and some $10,000 sneakers and, call it good.
Are you telling me I shouldn't buy a DeLorean and Back to the Future?
Don't be stupid crypto rich.
Litecoin Moses, we know. We all know who we're talking about.
Freddie said this right too. Now, don't get me wrong. It's stupid not to take profits. He is absolutely 100% correctamundo. You have to take profits. You have to make sure that, like I've got a little bag that I'm going to give to the missus, and it's going to be her, her fun money to do some things. We've made it to that point. So
I took a little profits.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Froze again.
Let's see. All right, I'm back. Now you froze.
Just kidding.
But all right, I'll keep talking though. I took a little bit of profits and I bought 16 gigabytes of RAM for my computer. I'm gonna have 32 gigabytes in total, and I am freaking pumped. I'm a freaking nerd.
I just put
it's about $200 worth of RAM, so I'm like, my computer runs pretty good, but oh man, I can't wait to get this extra 16 gigabytes in there. So
yeah. I just had somebody just called this the DS Dwarf Hour, so I
is that Children of the Grave? That guy is a literal troll. That guy's like 9 feet tall and lives under a bridge.
I think it was Tobarus. Oh no, it was where is it at? I blocked him. So I don't know. I think I got the right guy. I might have missed him and got the wrong guy, but that's all right. Where was I now? Where the hell was I? Shit.
Taking profits. We're talking
taking
about
profits. Yeah. From Freddie Quotes just said. He says, I plan on taking profits and giving it to a financial advisor to pay for everything, 10% a year. Not as good as Hex, but it gives a guarantee. Yes. So I did the same. I put a guy on retainer to handle my business because I want to make sure it's all done right. I want to make sure I'm handling my business properly. As a lot of you know, I am setting up to retire in Puerto Rico one of these days. So that's my plan. That's what I'm doing. And my CPA is actually in preparations to move RG3 out to the island. So yes, do yourself your due diligence. Make sure you get the right people in place. Take some profits and get somebody to help you with your money. Cause, I think a lot of Hexkins here, especially a lot of the OGs in here in the chats, you guys have a tax situation and a money situation that you need to make sure if you're not real smart with your money, or you haven't never had that kind of money, then yeah, man, take care of it.
And pay your taxes. All right, everybody.
Yep. And pay your taxes.
You don't want Uncle Sam coming after you.
I don't even want to talk about that. I mean, it's right? I don't even talk about it. Everybody knows better. It's
everyone knows better.
Handle your business, and
you do what you need to do.
Get a professional to help you, because if you're doing the right things and you're doing the right things within the law, then you're going to be okay. But it's those people that just go ahead and go start spending their crypto and not even realizing what's going on, that end up in trouble.
Exactly. Don't want to. You guys are gonna be fine. You guys know what to do.
Oh, Ross said, "Ban me instead of Tope." They're asking to be banned now.
Freaking Ross, our local troll.
I put Ross in timeout. I'm sorry, Toby. I'm sorry, man. I fat fingered the button, man, and hit and
put
the wrong guy in timeout. So I put Ross in timeout. Toby sent me a tweet. You timed me out in the chat, but it wasn't me. I know, man. If I fingered the button, I know it wasn't you, man. Now I'm stuck.
So RG3, you're going to be in the music video, I hear?
I suppose I am. Yeah. I've been I've been busy. I do this. I stream freaking 9 hours a week. So it's like, I'm just tired to get on there and do something. And I'm not an actor, dude. I mean, I'm not you want me to do, what do you want me to do? I don't fucking sing. I don't sing. I don't do any, you know what I mean?
Eye candy, baby. Come on.
Fuck you. So, I mean, I'm going to, I don't know what to do. What does he want me to do? Just sit there and freaking, look like the old pirate? I guess so. I don't know. But it's like, isn't there enough clips of me on stream here that you can find something that's, you can use? But anyway, so.
Where are we at?
All mods are trolls. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I hate to say this, but everybody who's been modded was once a troll. Yeah. Oh, Vin. Yeah, I know. I think he should be back in, dude. He should be back in. Hold on a second. Let me fucking go in here. And
do we have any more cutthroats rolling in here?
Nope. Just us, man. It's just us.
All
I
right.
didn't. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'll here just to see if we can. I will put the. Let's see, because things are getting so exciting lately. I'm gonna throw it out there for everybody. If anybody wants to come in, tonight and hang with us for a few minutes, we still got a little bit of time here. Let's.
I haven't seen Joker around in a little while.
Joker's coming on stream with me next Monday. It's gonna be
awesome.
me and Joker on next Monday.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so he's gonna be coming in. Let's see. I'll put this in the. I'll look at Yash Jeep and his dog. I'll put that in there. So if anybody wants to come in, maybe Gary's around or somebody's around. Maybe even Johnny might jump in real quick here and try and yell at everybody for not doing their Coinbase thing.
Yeah, I bet Johnny has a lot of good stuff to say right now.
Yeah. He is definitely one of our mouthpieces out there.
Yeah, I remember I have it on my Coinbase where I'm watching the Hex, thing as it's watching it for me. So someone said, hey, if you go to Coinbase and you hit the little star next to Hex, that's like basically telling Coinbase, hey, I'm interested in this asset. And if enough of us do it, it lets Coinbase know that particular asset is something that a lot of people are interested in. it's almost like a hidden pumpamental of them selling your personal data. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna let them know, hey, this is what I'm interested in, and that's gonna, who knows what that can do.
Yeah, no, I did the same thing. So you go to Coinbase and you can click on it and it monitors it for you. So if it does anything, everybody go in there. If you got your Coinbase, and you can actually monitor Hex from there.
Yeah.
And click on it, make it a favorite or whatever. Favorite it, put the star next to it, and then I don't know if that tells them anything. Maybe it does. Who knows? Make sure you set Coinbase.
Couldn't hurt.
It couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt. It sure would be nice. Gemini too. Yeah, do it in Gemini too. So we got somebody pulled into the back room here. Byte Disciple. I don't see a camera. You got your camera on, buddy? Put your camera on or something.
Byte Disciple.
Yeah, because I don't know who you are, buddy. I don't know who you are.
That's a new name. I'm glad we got fresh blood coming in.
Lots of new people.
Hell yeah. I'm telling you, I've been onboarding like crazy, and the people I've onboarded have onboarded at least 2 or 3 other people themselves. And man, I'm just seeing I cannot wait for Pulse and Pulse Hex to launch, because oh boy, I am telling you guys, we're gonna see $1 P Hex. And in case anyone doesn't know, refer to Pulse Hex as P Hex and E Hex as Ethereum Hex. So I think it's a nice little name for them. P Hex, E Hex.
Sure.
And we're going to need a distinction. Yeah, we're going to need a small distinction between the 2 chains.
Call it Hex and Fex.
Yeah. Hex and Fex.
Hex and Fex. Hey, I'm going to let this guy on and see what he has to say. Maybe we can hear him. There, Byte. What's happening?
How's it going? Sorry, I don't have a camera, so I can show you my beautiful face.
Yeah. It's going good, man. How are you doing? This is your first time on the stream, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Welcome.
Yeah, first time on the stream. Been following Hex since the beginning. Not been very vocal in the community, but I'm starting now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I don't want to dominate your platform, but I do have something I want to share with you in the Hexagon communities that I'm trying to get the word out. I think something that'll be great for us all as we move forward to PulseChain.
Bring it.
Cool. I actually messaged you about this yesterday. So I want to put together a Hex DAO.
Oh, okay. I know who you are now.
Yeah.
Great. How are you doing?
Great. Thanks for having me. You okay with me talking with you guys about it?
I just, you know what? Let's go ahead and hear you. I don't know enough about what it is you're doing to actually endorse it or anything. But sure,
Absolutely.
let's talk about it. You do have a Telegram channel, so we can direct everybody over there to ask more questions. But yeah, lay it on us so that we can kind of know a little bit about what your project's about.
I want to hear more about what this DAO entails.
Cool. Yeah, definitely. And to be upfront, like, I have the interest of the Hexicans in mind. If the community comes around and says, I don't like this idea, and we think you're, I'm willing to disband what we're doing. So that's my intention. I have only the best of intentions.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what I'd like to do. I would, I hear so many people in the community who would like a say in the governance of the PulseChain. But the reality is, in a DPoS system, not everyone can participate in the production of blocks because there are only so many spaces, and it requires a lot of financial economic power to vote yourself into a position where you can actually be producing the blocks. So what I would like to do is create a community-owned node which produces blocks on the PulseChain. And this node, we would be able to write and provide custom node software for, which perhaps one of the things that it would be able to do is allocate a certain amount of every block that it produces for free Hex transactions. So as we go into the future and Pulse becomes more valuable, we don't have the same situation where we need to migrate off to a new chain with a cheap token price. Because the reality is, the fees are going to be low at the beginning, but I think they're going to rise in a couple years. So what I would like to do now is organize the Hexicans to be aware of the power they have with the pulse that they're going to be getting, and realize the voting power that they have, and that it's really important that they vote in members of the community nodes, which are good for the longevity of the network. And so I would like to see set an example for what a node can do for the community beyond just producing blocks.
Okay.
That's where we're at.
No, like I said, I don't know enough about it, what it entails, what it would require, what kind of risks is involved. And you gotta admit, not showing your face. Not showing your face is.
Oh, I understand. I literally don't have a camera.
That's okay. But and I usually don't let people on that don't have a camera, but that's okay. We'll allow you to jump in for a minute. We have done this in the past. Hasn't turned out well, just to let you know. But
I have good intentions. I don't.
So I'll let it be open for discussion for people. You can go to Hex Community DAO on Telegram.
It's t.me/Hex DAO.
Hex DAO, XDAO. And if you guys want to go in there and get involved, I know Crypto Coffee's in there, a couple other people in there talking, seeing what's going on.
Thanks for hearing me out, my man. I appreciate it.
No, you've been I got your messages, and you seem sincere, and it looks like you guys are actually doing some work in there. So, of course, I'd like to see this endorsed by Richard and some other people, if it is to move forward. But of course, everybody is skeptical of everything that's out there, offering to do something for the community.
Yeah, and it's a good practice to have. But yeah, thank you very much for hearing me out. Look forward to catching the rest of your stream.
Right on, buddy. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
Cool. Well, we'll see what happens there. You can go to the Hex Community DAO or Hex DAO and check them out in Telegram and see what's going on. I know Coffee's over there, and a couple other people seem to be, liking what they're saying. Again, it's always everything.
Sounds interesting, but remember, guys, be careful where you send your crypto. Yeah,
be always. Always
not your keys, not your crypto.
Exactly. So anyway, that was interesting.
Yeah, guys. And Maddie's saying smash the like button, everybody.
Maddie was throwing shade, baby. Maddie's like, whoa, what's going on? So by the way, everybody, Vegas is coming. I know the t-shirts are ordered and they're on their way. So all of that has happened. Daraj said Crypto Coffee was also in shrimp farm.
Yeah, he lost all his eggs, right? His shrimp eggs.
All his shrimp eggs.
Oh man. All his shrimp eggs went to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah. He but he was really just kind of playing with that thing.
Yeah, I don't think he did too much into it.
I tried it for a second. I was like, this is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen, man. It was horrible.
I never chased after any of those hourglass games or anything like that.
So
thank goodness.
So in the beginning, I did. So the reason I did is because we were doing the stream and I wanted to check everything out for everybody. Because, at first Richard was like, hey, everything that's being built on Hex needs to be respected, needs to have its place. It's helping with adoption. Let it roll, guys. Don't freaking, give everything a hard time, or everyone that's doing it. And it was like, okay. And so I said, okay, well, I'll check all these things out. So I got in and jumped into each one of them, just played with them. I mean, I never put any significant amount of money in it or anything. Well, actually today it probably is, if you look at how much Hex is worth now versus what it was worth then. So it probably is a significant amount, but because of doing that, so what I did was I set up a bunch of different wallets to do so. And I was using Uniswap.
Right?
And out. All these wallets, Uniswap wallets, all over the place. And then I made all of my nieces and nephews accounts and made their own MetaMask wallets and used Uniswap, and then the Uniswap airdrop happened, and it was kind of sweet. So messing around and doing all that stuff, it ended up being a positive for me. So anyway, but I did learn about what those things were about. I never really did them before, but as far as I'm concerned, they're all fucking worthless. I know people make money in them, and I actually know. And just today, I talked to an OG. I mean, an OG of OG hexagons who's fucking playing in some of Trevon's fucking games right now to this fucking moment. So,
well, hopefully he got in early enough to where
we got a new one out. Trevon's got a new one out called, I think it's called Hourglass, of all things. So
perfect. Well, this is being transparent about it, right?
Yeah, you know. Hey, you know what? I don't care what anybody says. Trevon's a fucking smart guy, man. He's
cool.
making money. He is making money in ERC20 land. He is making money out there. He's trading. He's doing well, and he's seemed to have turned himself around. And I mean, he's still doing his hourglass things and all that. So I mean, you know, he does his thing. But hey, guy's making money. He's making money, and he's doing it legit. I guess as close to legit as it is, right? As those things are. I mean, it's like gambling. So I mean, gambling's legal. So,
you know,
especially in crypto.
As long as they're completely transparent at what they're doing, and they're basically telling you, don't be the last one in, you know, like it's at least it's transparent. At least you know that you're going to be paying these fees for going in and out. And it's just really a proof of weak hands type of deal. But yeah, I don't participate in them. I don't think
I don't either. I don't get the value out of them. Now, people who are on top of it and get in the beginning of them and then get out when it's all about timing. That's why they call them hourglass games. It's like once the stand starts running, you're too late.
Just don't be the last one in.
Yeah, just don't be the last one in, and you're stuck in there.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't do them. I don't do them. But I played with them for a little bit and just saw them as worthless as far as I was concerned. So
I like what Tabler Roos has to say, that we're closer to 10 cents than 1 penny.
Yep.
You hear that, guys? We're
That's
closer to 10 cents than a penny. And pretty soon we're going to be saying we're closer to $1
than 50 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Don't be the last out, Franklin said. That's it. Because they're how can you say it? I guess they're Ponzi games.
It's a greater fool game. That's what it is. Hey, I need a greater fool to come in after me.
Yeah, so it's musical chairs, and then somebody gets stuck without a chair in the end, and that's how they work. So you want to play that? Yeah, go ahead, but I don't see the value in them anyway.
Not a good game.
Is one T-share good to hold? Well,
hell yeah.
Every T-share is good to hold.
Stake that.
There are no bad T-shares. Yeah, there are no. If you have one T-share, put that sucker out there so that it can do some work for you. If that's what you got, make that sucker work, because you will be glad you did one day.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys.
In a year, in just a year and a few months, that T-share went from 60 cents to $1,000, guys. So imagine what it's going to do when it starts hitting that curve. We're not even in that curve yet. We're not even in that curve. That curve doesn't start until like year 6, 7, and then it goes up through year 10, 11, 12, and it just skyrockets. It skyrockets.
The T-shares are going to be so hard to acquire that a single T-share is going to have such a huge payout. And I'm telling you guys, you're going to want to have those T-shares locked up for between years 10 and 15 from here.
Oh, yeah.
Because, man, those T-shares are going to be paying out probably
every T-share I get from now on is going out that far.
Hundreds of hex per T-share. And when when P-Hex is $1 and it's paying out hundreds of Hex per T-share every single day, and the most people can afford is maybe like an M share. So, you know, I mean, even if it's a B share, it's a T share divided by 1,000. So, you know, imagine an M share. I can't even do the quick math, but
No, I don't
it's
even wanna try.
it's gonna be awesome.
It will be incredible to see, and it's going to happen. There's not anything you could do about it. It's going to happen in a matter of a couple of years. T shares are going to be $5,000-$10,000, or it's just going to keep going up from there.
Yep.
And then year 10, you're not even going to recognize Hex. You're not even going to recognize it. It's not even going to be the same type of situation.
Man.
The price and the amount of T shares going out, or M shares, or shares, whatever they're going to call them at that point, you know, it's going to be a whole different ball game. This is not the game that you'll be playing 10 years from now. That is for damn sure. So once again, you're early. So the gentleman was talking earlier about not being on time. No, you are way on time. You are way on time. The people that are going to be like, man, I wish I got in when you did, you know, 7-10 years from now, they're going to be like, holy crap, you got in when it was $1,000 a T-share. That's it. It was $1,000 for a T-share. Wow. You know, and then the only difference between the 60 and the 1,000.
We are so early, guys, that I can't even imagine. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, P-Hex is going to be $1 not that far from now. Okay, guys? Like,
so it's okay. So tell me why you think that P-Hex is going to go up so fast.
Well,
you're you know, why are you thinking that it's going to do so much better? You know, so we're duplicating the whole system state. So we're diluting it at that point. So that's diluting it at that point. Now, we did talk about consolidation earlier, how, you know, Hex is consolidating on the ETH chain right now. So it's consolidating. It's getting rarer and rarer and rarer. The circulating supply is dwindling. And then we're going to replicate that on the Pulse chain. So I understand that the value of it coming over is going to be set up so beautifully as it comes over here. And then of course we're going to have low fees so that you can stake short. You can, you know, do more. You're going to be more flexible with your Hex at that point.
Yep.
So I understand that, but we are diluting. We are making two different Hexes. And what makes you think that it's going to see, give me your scenario, what you think, why it's going to go up so quick.
Yeah, I mean, I see that we are just dwindling down this liquidity. This liquidity on EHEX is basically, it's the reason why we have this pumpage, this running that's just going and going, doesn't seem to stop. And every time I see a big red candle, you know, I see a big green candle right after it, taking away all that liquidity. And so what I believe is going to happen is what I'm going to start coining as the Great Migration, where everyone that has liquid Hex coming out, all their shares that are maturing, we have every incentive to move that liquid Hex into P-Hex, because the fees, I mean, dude, it costs $200 just to make a Uniswap swap. Like, you know, I need you to do me a favor, RG. I need you to freaking break Vitalik in half and use them as a toothpick for me, because the fees are too damn high. All right,
dude. Literally, my buy the other day cost me like $350.
Yeah,
I mean, I did it without hesitation because
it's worth it.
It was worth it. It was well worth it. I mean, it was like
well
that $300 got ate up in seconds. But I mean, it was freaking. It's not a good thing. It is not a good thing to pay $350 for a trade. That is fucking stupidity. It's stupidity. Now, it was brilliant what happened after that, you know, but I mean, You shouldn't. It shouldn't exist like that. That shouldn't be.
No.
That shouldn't be crypto. That's not crypto.
Not right. No.
It's you, V. It's you, V.
Yeah.
It's you.
Yeah, you're the problem.
Vitalik,
whatever your name is, however you pronounce it.
Buterin.
Vitalik Buterin.
That's what my boys called him today. God damn it. Naga Bo. Naga called him Vitalik Buterin, you fucking crack smoking, fucking meth pipe puffing motherfucker.
Oh.
Oh man, he got after him today, man. It was a good video. That was a really good video. Vitalik Buterin, he called him. He called him Buterin.
Yeah, that Berlin fork wasn't. Come on, what the hell is that about, right? Doesn't help us out. But I think there's going to be a big migration of eHex into pHex, but with that, and so
with the bridging, of course,
with the bridging, and so what's going to happen to the eHex? I feel like the price is going to be protected. I feel like every time we see the price go down, that big old wick down, we're going to see another wick go right back up, because eventually, here's the deal, is that Ethereum will get its shit together. It's going to be fine in the long run, but it's going to take 2 years probably. Like,
you think that long?
Hell yeah. They can't do nothing right. The Berlin fork. Come on, look at that. That was a crappy ass fork, and now they're gonna be, the ETH 2.0.
For being cutting edge fucking tech guys, man. They sure are shitty. I mean, dude, what the fuck, man?
Richard is gonna beat them to the punch by years, and
already has,
and
dude.
It's gonna expose them, because everyone's gonna see the PulseChain working beautifully, working just the way it's supposed to work, and they're gonna ask, hey, yo, V, what's up? How come you guys couldn't implement this software? How come it took a capitalist to freaking put his capital to work in the free effing market, and he got it done?
How come Richard ate your fucking lunch, bro?
Yeah.
How come Richard ate your damn lunch?
You freaking guys have just been sitting back on your laurels, just resting, with those freaking ETH bags that, you got too comfortable, and Pulse is going to come take everyone's freaking,
steal their
pie. They're going to take market share. I really think they're going to take a lot of market share, because you're going to have a marble smooth brain to get free coins over on a Pulse, and then experience cheap transactions, and no, I want high transactions, and go back over to the Ethereum.
It's crack, bro.
You gotta have a smooth brain. Yep.
When I went over to that Matic network, I was like, oh shit, baby, this is fucking smooth, baby.
So
that was like
brilliant.
That was like crypto straight to the vein, bro. That was like, bam, baby. That shit was good over there.
And it's so brilliant that Richard's copying the entire system state, and not just the underlying, technology. It's beautiful. It's like he's like cloned Disneyland and said,
we lost you again, buddy. It's nice that you got your hands out like that.
There we go. I'm saying, I don't know how much you heard, but I'm just saying that it's like Richard has copied Disneyland and said, hey guys, we have the same exact version of everything at our place, but it only costs $20 to get in instead of like $600, and there's no wait fees, there's no wait lines, straight to the front. And that's the difference between Tron and the Binance Smart Chain and all these other Ethereum killers that just basically
they never even slapped Ethereum on the ass.
Never.
I mean, Richard's going in for the kill by taking the whole system state over. I mean, it's like, oh shit, he's going to use all their tech and then he's gonna front run them on their own tech, and then bring the whole. It's like, you know what?
And give everyone double their coins.
I'm
Hey,
bringing
everybody.
your girls over here too. So sorry,
Yep.
guys. You know, and he's gonna freaking and
Come
he's
get
already beat them at staking. They will not beat Hex staking. Their staking
can't.
mechanism, he crushed their staking mechanism.
They can't. It's,
Crushed it.
dude. A lot of people are like, oh, you know, Hex is too unevenly distributed. That has too much centralized economic centralization, and that's the whole reason why Hex is able to do 37 to 39% APY, and stupid Ethereum is only going to be able to do like 5%.
Yep.
It's, you know, the only way for Ethereum
10% of the freaking hexagons. The 10% that is like, we're laughing all the way to the bank right now. There's only 10% of his. I mean, what is 9? It's probably less now
of the Hex, but it's probably more like 80% of hexagons. Because
no. I mean, 80% Hex, but only 10% of the Hex is
the total supply. Yeah, the only way Ethereum could ever catch up is if they multiplied their supply by 10x and then took it all off the market where no one could have it, and that's not going to happen. That's never going to happen. So yeah, Ethereum cannot compete. Ethereum staking can never compete with Hex staking, and it's so beautiful.
Nothing can. Have you seen
can.
some of the other the copycats had a chance to improve on it? It's like, okay, build a better mousetrap. Go ahead, build a better mousetrap. Make it better. They didn't. They couldn't.
Yeah,
look at their price charts.
Yeah,
they're fucking done.
Look at their much liquidity. They have too much liquidity. It's like they're like, oh, let's pour a bunch of tar in this engine and slow down the price.
They screwed themselves. It's anyway. All those other copycats. You know, they don't. Well, they do deserve mention because they basically went out there and committed suicide in front of everybody, and it's like, oh, nice, very nice. You should have just went with the original and called good enough good, like, you know, we all did.
Yep,
we knew good enough was good. And now he's going to do the same thing with Ethereum, with Pulse. Pulse is going to do well, I believe. It's the timing and everything. To me, it's like we're in this position where crypto can kind of go any way right now. So they're like any type of a black swan event, either way can send crypto into some crazy direction, either up or down. Unless we can kind of keep this whole momentum going for a little while longer before we see some black swan event that brings it either up or down. But eventually we will see some type of a bear market. And
but you also have to remember that I believe the way it's going to work out is that the total supply of Pulse is going to be created within the first 30 days after that 30-day launch period. Boom, we're just going to have hyperinflation of all the coins being put on the market. And honestly, they're all going to be claimed immediately. Every single Pulse token is going to be owned by somebody. And if anybody else wants them, they're going to have to try and buy it on the open market. And we all know who's going to own the majority of these Pulse coins. And it's going to be hexagons, because we're here, we're in the know. We know first. Yep. We're given a gift.
There's some motherfuckers YOLOing right now, baby. They're getting ready. They're getting ready for some
people
Pulse bags.
Selling houses. People just moving funds around. I'm talking to people from other coin communities that have been mining other coins for a while, and they got some pretty big bags, and they're all going in on Pulse and PHEX. Those are the two coins that everyone right now is trying to get. And man, I'm telling you, the great migration into PHEX, dude, we're gonna see $1 PHEX. So we're gonna see $1 PHEX, boys and girls. Come on. Hey, dude,
I think we're gonna see $1 EHEX here pretty soon.
Hell yeah.
I think before we're going to probably see close to it, 50 cents to $1 before this launch is started. I that's
agree.
my feelings. That's my feeling. It's starting to move it's starting to move very quickly. And there's only one thing that happens after this. And
number go up.
The stars are aligned, baby. The stars are. Serena, I like that. Serena said $1. Nah, she changed it. She said $10. She said $10. Let's talk a little moon. Let's go a little moon here on DS. We don't moon enough, so
A-Bit says 7.
A-Bit says 7, huh?
Yeah, A-Bit, our German hexagon.
Yeah. Oh, I know A-Bit.
So, I thought he was crazy back in the day. I was like, $7, get the F out of here. But now, oh man, you know what? Yeah, you're
a believer now, huh? You're a believer. No more FUD. No more FUD.
FUDing myself. I'm trying to stay grounded, but you know what? You guys got me on cloud 9 over here. Freaking Richard's got me on cloud 9. Look at these freaking. What's the price right now? 5.7, baby. 5.7.
That's monster right there.
Dude, it was just at 3.1 just like a couple days ago, and I was just like a little nervous telling people to get in at 3.1, but I'm so glad that they did, and I'm so glad that I got into it around then too.
I don't think getting in a hex position in the next couple of years is going to be a bad thing. I don't think so either. I mean, it's been doing nothing but moving in the proper direction. We've had our little dips and sideways action, but it's been this stream I was going to talk about health, and one of the things that has impressed me the most about Hex is the health of the chart, the health of its movement, the strength of the consolidation, what Richard has created, the things that he did, when he first started talking to us. I built something that could only go up. I built something that number go up. I built something that's going to appreciate in value. I built and we all didn't understand everything that he was talking about at that time. It's like, oh yeah. Well, would you say that, I'm going to build something that might go up? No, he said he built something that was going to go up. So
yeah,
was it just semantics or no? And then as you look at the game theory, as you look at everything that he's done, he fucking gamed crypto, dude. He gamed crypto.
Yeah.
And said, hey, all I got to do is these things and the damn thing's going to go up. And when you go back and look at all that stuff, and then you hear like the stream, like I was talking about with Quant Gang and the Moon Boys the other day, when Wales was saying it, guys, he says, you guys, I've fucking done the math, man. I'm telling you, the math is this thing's going to start here and it's going to fucking end up here. That's the math. You can't change it. You can't stop it. You can't, because of how this thing is set up. The math is to go from here to here. And all you got to do is have strong hands in between here and here somewhere in order to cash out.
Diamond hands, baby.
It's about the strong hands. Because just like anything else that has come into existence, the stock market, anything that's been strong, that has stood the test of time, has gone from down here to up here. And in between, it's what you do in those peaks and valleys that decides your fate. If you sell at the top or sell at the bottom and buy at the top, you're the one screwing yourself. But if you just hold and hold and hold and watch the patterns, and when it's time for you to cash them out and you've held long enough and you need to cash them out and you're at a point where you can, then you win. That's how you win. So anyway, the maths.
Yeah, we're so early, and again, Richard said that designed to do a 10,000x. Dude, those numbers are so freaking conservative. Like,
because Bitcoin's done millions of
X's, and this is just so much more well designed.
And Hex is
so
built better than Bitcoin, and that is not debatable. It's not debatable anymore. I remember when he said that at first when he said that, I was like, ooh, people aren't going to like that. And that's an awful bold statement, Richard. But But now that you look at it, you go, no, it is better than Bitcoin. He has built it better than Bitcoin. Bitcoin wasn't built to pump like Hex is built to pump. It just wasn't. It just wasn't. He took all the good things of Bitcoin and made them better.
Hex has so many just pumpamentals built into it that makes it like the scarcity factor. Like it's just gonna get more and more scarce. And dude, you know, we could see some big numbers, man. Because I mean, it's so locked up, and we are all of you Hexicans that have stakes out there. You are now the Federal Reserve printer of Hex. You will be the ones providing the liquidity to the open market. You know, like, oh no, oh.
Hex guy.
Oh, did it get hacked upward? Oh no. So,
oh, you little trolls. You
trolls. You know what? Hey, it's been a long, you know, I'm going to tell you the truth. It's been a long time since I've seen any good FUD, you know, like
there is no more FUD, man. Those fun days are over with, man. We used to have some good ass FUD. We used to get like all riled up and shit. And Johnny used to come on here spitting fucking mad and spitting and piss and vinegar coming out of his fucking face and shit, fucking so mad. And then, oh, look, we're pumping again, baby. Keep going, Hex. Keep going.
Bring it up, baby.
But it used to be fun, man. It was good, yeah. But now we just got weak ass little trolls like this guy right here.
Yeah, we got some weak trolls.
Like, fuck. Man. You guys suck, man. And not one of you has had the balls to come on a Friday and fucking try and debate us or talk to us.
Yeah, DM should come on here and give us, you know, show your face. Let us know exactly what we're doing wrong. Because please, you know, if you can save us, please. Like, I don't want to lose all my money if you have some inside information. Okay? If you got inside information, let me know. But I doubt you fucking do. So come on here and show your face. And, you know, let's just talk. We'll have a friendly conversation. But something tells me you're probably not going to come on here. You're probably a little scared little girl.
Newbie said, Hex won't drop. I've got too many limit orders underneath it, just waiting for the long red candle, dude. That's another part of the healthy part of Hex is that every time you see a drop, every time you see one of these wicks down, which is some guy unloading a bag, and what a mistake that is, because every time one of those bags gets unloaded and dips them down, boom, it gets bought back up.
R.I.P. Good texture.
R.I.P. Oh man, he was in so early. You know, dude, some of the guys that
he helped a lot of people
early. Some of the guys that were in so early, man, like that other guy that made his own coin that hit zero. I mean, those guys,
unwise coin.
All those guys, man, they were in early. All they had to do was just chill, guys. Just hold, chill, and man, just a mess. What a mess they made of themselves. You know, but it's glorious days for the holders. It's glorious days for all of the, I mean, everybody in here. I know nobody's down right now. I don't care. Yeah, you just bought. Nobody's down.
Possibly be down unless you bought for the first time today. And even still, I think it's pretty. Oh my gosh! Look at it, 59. Well, we're almost at 6 cents, baby. Dude, come on. This is the right crypto to be in. Bar none. And I am just so excited to be here with all you guys. And you know what? You all deserve it. All right.
We're glad
you're back. All deserve
man.
It. Thank you. And I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I love this community. You guys are beautiful.
Love you, man. Yeah, love you, man. Well, guys, next show is the FN Hangout, the Friday Night Hangout. That's your deal. Come on in. We're going to have some fun. I'm sure that We're going to be maybe a penny or two more by then.
Hell yeah, dude.
Maybe Richard's going to be making some type of an announcement by then. I know that what are we, a day away, 2 days away? Did he say? He did say like a week ago.
I heard maybe by the end of this coming weekend.
Okay, so maybe
something might launch. I don't know who heard that or where they heard it from. I heard that somewhere else. So, you know what? I'm so excited. I got my bags ready. I'm ready to sacrifice. I'm gonna go in. I want to get some pulse. I want to be at least a pulse minnow.
I am not expecting to get a damn thing. I'm just making a political statement, and I'm gonna give away everything I've got in my hex bag to say, "Fuck you, Mr. Butterin," and fuck your fucking chain, and we're done. We're done with you. We're moving on, and I don't care what I get over there, but that's where I'm moving to, and I'm gonna go and take my I'm gonna take my crypto elsewhere, and you can have your shit.
We're taking our economic energy and we're moving it elsewhere, you little bastard. Okay, we're gonna show you, and guess what? We're gonna show all of the Ethereums. Hey guys, you know what?
Water's fine over here.
Yeah,
water's fine.
Either you can spend $200 to move your stupid coin, or you can come over here and get a free one and cost nothing to move it, and it's gonna be beautiful. You gotta, like I said, once you're gonna try out the new PulseChain, if you go back to Ethereum, because whatever, dude, you gotta have a pretty smooth brain. You gotta have a pretty smooth brain to make the kind of decision. All right.
Yep.
And just by the way, the doctor said that they were easily able to work on my brain because of how smooth it was. So, I got lucky.
Oh boy, it was the conspiracy frontal lobe that you got going on there.
Right? Hey, you know what, man? Conspiracies are what got me into cryptos in the very beginning. I was on the Reddit conspiracy section way back, right in 2012, 2011, and that got me all primed up about the whole banking industry being completely fake, about needing to be going back to a gold standard, got to have hard money, Keynesian economics versus Austrian economics. And then I found Bitcoin right there in 2013. I was like, oh yeah, this makes complete sense. And like I said, I have all the conspiracy boards telling me about the banking system. You know, if you guys haven't seen the documentary by Bill Still called Money Masters, and I think
here we go.
The Road to Oz, you guys gotta watch them. It's like a 4-hour documentary. One of them, it's beautiful. You know, it talks about the Rothschilds and how they took everything over. Oh man.
Oh boy.
You get that, and you'll start learning about the banking system. You learn it's a giant freaking scam, and you'll go full blown crypto, no problem. So, you know what?
All right, let's make some gains. Let's make some gains and walk. You guys can save the world later. Just let me have my gains and go. You guys can fucking save the world later. All right, buddy. Hey, it was good having you, man.
Thank you for having me.
Friday night hangout, guys. Don't miss it. Tomorrow morning is we're gonna have let's try that again. KNTX is gonna have Wake Up Hex with all the guys, and
I love that show, by the way. Hey, KNTX, remarkable. All you guys, Papa Boner. I don't mind saying it. Hey, I love you guys. That show is freaking. I love that morning show. That show is a great show, man. I really look forward to it.
We've got some
day it's on.
We've got some really good streams going on these days, and they're all tearing it up, dude. Tearing it up, and the brain power that is on out there. Crypto doesn't want to have a damn thing to do with us, man. Not a damn thing to do with us. And by the way, everybody, just to let you know, BitBoy is going to be coming on to Nerd Girl's stream on Saturday morning, building bridges.
That's awesome.
Maybe he's going to apologize and get himself some pulse. Maybe he's going to tell us all to go fuck ourselves. Who knows?
Right. I doubt it.
We'd like to reach out a hand to him and say, hey, BitBoy, but he is coming on the stream, and we'll see how that works out. But that'll be Saturday, so it's going to be an exciting week. Watch those games.
Welcome BitBoy back into the fold. All right, BitBoy.
Yeah. We ain't giving you no more free fucking Hex, though, buddy.
Yeah, you can't be selling Hex. What's wrong with you? Don't you know the number goes up?
Yeah. Oh, I bet I would like to know how much Hex he sold, so that I think it was 60,000 worth at that time. So he's probably lost a pretty penny.
Yeah, he probably lost a quarter mil. Think about it. He was given a quarter mil probably. Think about it. Each one's going to be worth $1 each.
Pretty soon, right?
He effed up. He effed up on that one.
You guys heard it. Brissology's calling $1. He's calling $1, man. He is calling
minimum.
Minimum.
$1. P-Hex $1. Get your freaking bags. I'm telling you. Pack those freaking bags before it's too late, because you're going to want them. Trust me. And one last thing, again, that we're leaving. I just want to say thank you so much to the entire Hex community for all the well-wishing they've given me. I've been so freaking humbled. You guys are amazing, and I just want to say thank you again.
Right on. All right, buddy. We're glad to have you, and glad you're well. And they pulled that shit out of your brain.
I'm doing good. Now
you're smooth-brained again, and we're not gonna have to worry about all that crazy shit coming out of your mouth.
That's a marble.
All right, guys.
Boner would say Aggie.
All right, we'll catch you guys later.